We're gonna vibe with V. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this video. I'm pretty much just gonna answer some questions, pretty much just about myself so that you guys have a better idea of who I am. And we're gonna start with the first question. So the first question says, identify 10 random facts about yourself. Okay, 10 is hard, but I'm gonna try. So first random fact, I'm goofy as hell, so that's one. I'm very goofy. Two, I'm toxic. I'm very toxic. Three, I think I'm funny. Probably not. Four, I'm very loyal. Very loyal. Five, I'm independent. Six, I have bad anxiety. Seven, I love to dance. Eight, I'm a workaholic. Nine, I hate drama. 10, I love my boyfriend. All right, y'all, that was 10. So I was able to do it. It says, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I feel like 10 years is a long time from now. I'm 25, about to be 26 this year. So 10 years, I'll be 36. I'm gonna be so old. At the age of 35, 36, I see myself wealthy, successful, rich. I see myself living in a big house. I see myself being married, having a nice family. I see myself happy. I see myself at peace. Definitely. 10 years from now. What is your typical daily routine? Okay, so my typical daily routine, because we're working from home now, Monday through Friday, I wake up. Well, my boyfriend, he calls me every morning. He's incarcerated, so he calls me every morning at like 7:45 or 8:30, between that time frame. So I work at 8:30. So every morning he wakes me up. I'm still sleeping and he wakes me up. I get up, take care of my regular routines as a woman, as a human. I don't eat right away because I do not like to eat when I first wake up. A motivational quote and what it means to you. So one motivational quote for me would be, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. That means a lot to me because, and I mainly used it with old clients, even current clients. Basically, like saying that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So things might be just so bad right now, but at the end, it might just turn out to be just so beautiful. So I even use that quote for myself. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just use it. It pertains to like just helping people and just letting people know that it's very important to stay positive and to be motivated to just getting better in life. So a letter to your teenage self. Oh my God, this is a good one. Okay. I wasn't like a wild teenager. I mean, I didn't really get wild until I was like 18, until I went to college. That's when I really just started drinking, turning up, smoking, just doing, whatever. But a letter that I would write to I'm just going to say a piece of advice that I would give my teenage self would have been to live your life. Live your life by any means necessary. And I didn't give myself that advice back then, but yeah, I deadass lived my life. Like, when I was a teenager, I did everything that I needed to do. I carried myself like a teenager was supposed to carry themselves. I made mistakes, but I learned from them. I lived my life. So, and then another piece of advice I probably gave my teenage self is that, you know how you think like when you're young, you date a guy or you meet a guy and you really feel like y'all gonna spend the rest of your life together, like you're gonna always be together, like there's not life without that person. I think I would have told my young self that the grass is greener on the other side. I think if I had that mentality when I was young, I would have chose like different partners, or just pretty much had a different mindset when it pertains to dating. So that's another piece of advice I would have gave my young self. What are your goals for this year? 2020, has been ridiculous so far. But I've been working on a lot of things. Like, I've been working on a lot of things at once, just so that I could say that it's not like, oh, I have one thing that's going on. Like, I want to have like a lot of other things. But definitely one goal for this year would be, I'm gonna drop a mixtape this year, definitely, just for fun, like just for fun. But I'm gonna drop a mixtape this year. I'm gonna definitely get my shea butter business up and running, maybe within the next month. Another plan for this year, no babies. Yeah, the rest I ain't gonna tell y'all, it's gonna be a secret. So yeah. It says 5 apps you wouldn't be without. Okay, so 5 apps. Now, I won't say I couldn't be without it, but I get on it every day. So one, Instagram. I'd be have to go on Instagram. I mean, if I had deactivated my Instagram, I would be okay. But the fact that I have Instagram, I'm gonna touch the app at least 7 times a day. So yeah, Instagram, one. Two, my virtual wallet app, my bank app. I always have to log on that, like check my bank account always. Another app would be, you'd be like, let me go on my phone. Another app will be my music app because I listen to music. So my music app, Instagram, my bank app, JPay. I got a message right now. Gotta talk to my nigga. And then one more app would be probably FanDuel. Probably FanDuel. I get on FanDuel a lot. So yeah, definitely. It says the meaning behind your blog name. So the meaning behind my blog name is Vibe with V. The meaning behind that is that I'm a vibe, period. Everywhere I go, anybody will tell you, Vicky is a vibe, period. I'm never with no other shit. I just want to dance, laugh, have a good time. So Vibe with V is pretty much like, if people are going to come look at my channel, are going to come look at my videos, I want you guys to be able to vibe with me. Like, laugh with me, give me ideas behind other things that I could talk about. Like, just a vibe overall. So that's the meaning behind my name. Advice for people starting out in your profession. So mainly I would say that this advice would be for students that just recently graduated from college. So basically, like, you being able to move into your first career, I would say to be patient, one. Two, pay attention. Three, get all the experience that you can get. Like, get all of the experience you can get out of that opportunity. And another piece of advice I would say for an individual that's just getting started with their career would be to study the people you work with. Study the people you work with, study the company you work for, look at the reviews, do your research, because it's very important. Some companies may seem like they're just so good and such a good opportunity, but when you get there, it's like, oh my God, this is messed up, this is messed up. The turnover rate is crazy. This is crazy, this is crazy. So I would definitely say do your research. It's very important. Do your research on your staff, like your coworkers, your supervisor, like, definitely. And also document appropriately. Like, if something happens and you feel like it's something that wasn't just normal, document it. I would say make a Microsoft Word document and document the date, the time, what took place, document. Because when you document things, you documented it. You can always refer back to it. You could always use it as a resource. Documentation is very important. So that's definitely a piece of advice that I would give an individual starting out in their career. If you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? You guys, Tupac. Tupac is who I would have dinner with. Like, I've always loved him as a kid. Like, I just always had his posters in my room. I always just liked that thug life stuff. Like, I always wanted a man like Tupac, always. So if I could have dinner with anybody, it would be Tupac. If you won the lottery, what would you do? The first thing I would do if I won the lottery was be, one, to pay off my student loans, because I owe a lot of money in student loans. And honestly, the way I see it, they'll never get that money. But if I could get rich or hit the lottery, I could just throw them one big check, boom, that's out the way. They got their money. And then I would definitely send money to my father that's in Jamaica. He's living in poverty, so I would definitely want to help him out. Everyone that's here in the States, we work and we got good opportunities. So I would definitely help my family. I would give back. And most importantly, I will invest just so that I could keep that money flowing, because money don't last forever. But if you have investments and you have things put in place, the money is just going to keep coming. So definitely that's one thing I would do. What have you learned today? This is a good question, because what I'm working on right now, I'm trying to educate myself on something daily, whether it's something simple, whether it's something very important. I'm just trying to educate myself. So one thing that I've learned today was I'm a badass bitch. I ain't learned that. Honestly, I ain't learned nothing today, y'all. I ain't learned nothing today. Today, I ain't leave the house, but I could have learned something, but I ain't learned one thing today. Who is your role model and why? My role model is, I'm going to say my mom, because my mom is just, she has a beautiful spirit. She has a beautiful personality. She's independent. She's strong. And I think I have some of those same qualities. So that's definitely my role model, my mother. Best advice that you received from your parents? My mother basically always told me that if you're going to do something, do it from the heart. If it ain't coming from your heart, don't do it at all. And honestly, that's something that definitely stuck with me, because, you know, there's people out here that do something for you, but they're doing it for you because they're looking for something in return, not because they actually want to help you, not because they actually have like a positive mindset towards just supporting you, but because they're looking for something in return. So I always like took that advice with me throughout life, because if I do something for someone, I want to do it from the heart. Like if I give you money, I want to give it to you because like I want to help you. Or if I do a favor for you, or if I support, like I'm doing it for you, not just for what's going to happen or what I'm going to get in return. So I think that was definitely one good advice that she gave me, and it stuck with me. So yeah. An accomplishment that you are proud of. Accomplishment that I am proud of. Honestly, you guys, what I'm proud of is how far I've came in life. So I've always been like a hardworking type of female, but when I graduated from college, got my degree, I went straight to graduate school. And I was still in Delaware, so I was like still working my Lowe's job, and I was in grad school, and then I had like an internship, so I was like doing a lot of things, but I was just like very like anxious to get in my career. Like I was just be stressing sometimes, like, oh my God, I can't get a job. Like it's no jobs down here. Like I used to feel like, girl, you ain't never gonna get in your career. Mind you, it took a year, y'all, for me to get into my career. So I basically had to leave Delaware. But once I left Delaware and I came to New Jersey, I got into my career, a bomb career, a career that I loved. And then I just got to see myself get better throughout the years. So it's like you come into a career job and you're used to like retail jobs, or you're used to other type of jobs, and you literally have to transition. You literally learn things like the chain of command. Like you have to go to this person before going to this person. So you really, really learn things. And honestly, I'm just proud of all of the knowledge that I have acquired over the years. I'm proud of like the money that I make now. So because when I started off in my career, I was making okay money, and I was young, but in my head, that's good money. But as you get older, you be like, that ain't no money, you know? So I'm just happy to see how I progressed and I climbed up the ladder, and I have 3 years of experience in my field, and I graduated 4 years ago. So honestly, that's a blessing, and that's one of the things that I'm definitely very proud of. Somewhere you would like to visit and why? I really want to go to Africa. Like ever since I was a kid, I just always wanted to go. I'm very interested in seeing our roots, getting to know our culture, where we came from. Honestly, I also want to see like what poverty is like out there. Like I wanna really like feel what they're going through, because we don't realize that we're so wealthy sometimes. So that's definitely one place that I would like to go. What is one thing you want to learn? One thing I would like to learn. Okay, honestly, this is a real moment. So honestly, one thing that I would like to learn, I'm like very big on loyalty. I'm very big on trust. I'm very big on like just being a real individual. When someone does something to me, and this could be anybody, it could be a mistake, you do something to me, my mindset, I'm never gonna like be close with you again, or put myself in a predicament where you can do what you've done to me again. So that's just, and I don't think it's a grudge thing because I really don't hold grudges. Like, you could probably do something to me and I really won't think about it ever again. But in my mind, I will never in my life surround myself with you again. So that's probably one thing I want to work on. Like, maybe being like a little bit more understanding towards certain people, even though I feel like I've been understanding all my life, and it comes to a point in time where people know what they're doing. So it's just like, but I just want to work on being a better person, I guess. That's one thing I could definitely work on. Describe yourself in 3 words and explain. So, one, I'm gonna say I'm a boss. Definitely, I'm a boss. A lot of people be saying they bosses and they really not a boss. Like, but when I say I'm a boss, I'm really a boss. But I don't really gotta talk about that because I think y'all know. So that's one thing. I would say I'm dope. I think I'm mad dope. Like, I think I know that I'm myself. Like, anything that I do or any way I portray myself, that's who I am. And I think that's what makes me more of a realized person, because I'm not pretending to be something that I'm not. So definitely dope. And another way to explain myself would be I'm hardworking. I'm very hardworking. I will work my ass off to get to where I want to be, because I know in life nothing will come to you unless you work for it. So that's definitely 3 ways that I can explain myself. And then the last question would be, what is your current priorities in life? My current priorities in life is just to be an independent woman, to continue to advocate for myself and to continue to get better. Also to just achieve all my goals, to be a better friend, a better sister, and to continue to just be a good girlfriend. And yeah, those are my priorities in life. I just want to be a better person and just accomplish whatever that I want to accomplish in life. But that's it for today. I've been talking you guys heads off for a while. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.